for a walk. Come. Good morning everyone, I'm going to put the fire on. It's very cold. How are we all? Welcome back to my channel and to another little, I think this is going to be like a 2-day vlog actually. So welcome back. How are we all doing? It has gotten very cold once again in London. I think we were all very premature about the idea of spring. Me personally putting out into the universe, craving spring. My mum's actually born in March 10th and it always snows on her birthday, so she's coming to London and it's potentially going to snow, so there we are. But how are we all doing? I hope you're all keeping well, keeping warm. I know that people watch from all over the world, so it might actually be summer where you guys are. Today is a Wednesday. It's March 1st today, so happy March 1st when I'm filming this. It's a really lovely day because I'm going to be heading into town to meet up with Ewan, and Kate is coming to London. How lovely is that, Kate McCabe? Filmed with her. Oh, here she comes, here she comes, she has to come in, honestly. I think she hears me talking and thinks that someone's in the living room. How are you? How are you? Maggie's very sleepy because she had a very long walk this morning, didn't you? She's playing with an Irish wolfhound called Bruno, and you had a very nice play with him, didn't you? So she's been snoozing. What was I saying? Sorry, yeah, Kate's coming to London. I filmed lots of videos with Kate. I'll leave her channel linked down below. We're doing a lovely event this evening at Biscuit, which is a cookie biscuit shop in Belgravia, and they do some fantastic biscuits. Oh, Maggie's just sniffing the camera. So yeah, that's with Sophie Allport, which is like a lovely English homeware designer. Your very first ever dog bed was Sophie Allport. Do you remember it? This is why I love this dog. Good morning. Hi. Can I have a paw? Paw? Thank you. This one? Paw? Thank you. We're gonna head to Liverpool Street to grab Kate and then grab some lunch and then head to the event. But I've been busy in the kitchen this morning. I've been making some cookies. I actually need to keep my ear out because they're currently in the oven. I'm gonna show you them because I'm really proud of them and fingers crossed they turn out. They should do, I can't see why they won't. But yeah, I thought I'd just vlog today because I imagine Ewan and Kate will be vlogging too. But it's just always nice to watch these memories back. I've just made myself a coffee. I got these mugs at the weekend. How lovely are they? I went to Walthamstow for the first time. They've got a lovely brown glaze on top. I just think the perfect like latte or like flat white mug. Really affordable as well. I've never really discovered Walthamstow, but I went to kind of look at potential property prices and house prices and like the area just to get like a scope for it. But yeah, let's go in the kitchen. We can never be happy in England. It's either too warm or too cold. We love to talk about that. Oh, they smell good. How long do we have left on the timer? 5 minutes. Let's have a look. Ooh, melt and go brown. Oh my god, they look amazing. So this is the recipe that I follow, the Crumbs and Doilies by Cupcake Gemma. It is such a fantastic book. The actual cookie recipe isn't in here, but they have some other fantastic cookie recipes that you guys can make. Oh my goodness, we went to the store the weekend, and when I say I was like struggling to choose because they are so delicious. Cupcake Gemma has a YouTube channel. Look at how good these look, the birthday cake New York cookies. Skillet cookie pie, ginger biscoff New York cookies. Yeah, Great Grace Bakery in Soho and Carnaby Street. All of the bakers are so talented. Obviously Gemma's like the founder, but they've got Sally and Dane. Just such lovely guys, and their videos are amazing. Their recipes are incredible. The cakes, cookies, oh, chef's kiss. So good. Oh yeah, sorry, that's my second cup. Really nice, aren't they? Let me show you the daffodils. I bloomed beautifully. So this is the tin I got with Ewan on Lordship Lane. How gorgeous do they look? Oh, spring is in the air, even if it doesn't feel it outside. So these are the cookies they've just baked. Oh my god, they smell amazing. So these are Kinder Bueno cookies. They've got blonde white chocolate in them, and I rolled them in a feuilletine, which is like a crushed up wafer. Absolutely delicious. I've only baked 5. I've still got 5 in the freezer. I say only. I didn't want to bake them all at once. So yeah, 5 are in the freezer for emergency break glass But yeah, I'm gonna leave these to cool fully on the tray, and then I'll wrap one up for Zara so she can have it when she comes in from work. So I'm just writing a little birthday card for my niece, my first niece. She turns 2 in like 5 days, and yeah, I just don't know where the time's gone. So I got her this cute little birthday card because she loves animals. She's so well developed for a 2-year-old, like she genuinely can name all the animals and do all of the noises. So yeah, it makes me really emotional because I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss home, but I miss home even more so now that I know they're growing up. And I've got 2 nieces now, and I wish I could go home more often, but it's just, you know, it's so long. That's something Zara and I have talked about a lot when it comes to moving, is that we want to move somewhere that is more beneficial for us to be able to get home easier. Obviously Zara's in Devon and I'm in Durham, so, you know, it's 2 kind of polar opposite places, and London does work. I feel like it would make sense to be a little bit more either west or east. Yeah, something to think about, but I'm gonna write in her card now. I have this little Instax printer which is so good, so you can just send a photo from your phone and it prints out instantly. It's so clever. I printed off a little photo of Valencia and I, so yeah, there we are. So there we are, that's came out the 2 of us, that was at breakfast. Oh, happy memories indeed. So I'm going to send that in the post. Hope she has a lovely day. Right, I've finished up work for the day. I've got all of the layers on. I've got my cardigan and my big coat. This is like a huge dressing gown. It is so cozy. I'm on my way to meet Kate at Liverpool Street with Ewan, and we'll have a good old catch up. So I'll see you guys there. Hello, I've got Ewan here. We were just stood, we're like, where the bloody hell is Kate? She stood over there. Yeah. I've probably been stood here for 5 minutes, bless her old head. There she is, she's still miles away. Kate! Kate! Gone. She's actually in overboard us now, she's leaving us. We met up with Kate. Hello! We finally found her. Wandering in Oliver Bonus. It's very loud. We're about to hop on the tube for half an hour.
Yeah. Half an hour?
Can you hold your wee? Can you hold your wee? No, it's not half an hour, don't worry. It'll be like 20 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna go get some lunch. Right, we're coming for a lovely ZZ's lunch, which is so nice. We're in the one in Victoria. I often see this building behind. It's actually a synagogue, which I only found out recently, but yeah. Lovely ZZ's, this nice and nice and big, so we're gonna head on in. Not gonna lie, I had pizza for dinner last night, so maybe I won't get a pizza, but I'm kind of in the mood for it again. Who knows? Anyway, we're gonna head on in, get a little table. Oh, it's nice and warm. Yeah. Nice and toasty. Oh, I'm very dark. So we're inside. Oh, I love this jumper. Very nice.
Yeah, it's nice, party.
Thank you. Yeah, we're dressing for the weather. I haven't had as easy as in forever. They might have some new.
They've got some special guests on.
Oh, very nice. Kate's just gone to the loo. I'm going to join. Not in the loo. I'm going to join her after the. That still sounds weird. I'm going to go to the toilet after. Anyway, I'm in the mood for a little drink. Yeah. This is a Wednesday. Yeah. I haven't said what we're doing. We're icing biscuits. Did I say that? Do you do this sometimes where you forget what you've said and what you haven't?
Yeah, I do.
We're going to go on ice biscuits at Biscuiteers after this, so we have a drink. We might not have a steady hand. I was dreadful at it last time. If I can find photos of how they turned out, I'll leave them on screen, but honestly, they looked like a 5-year-old.
Really? I think you're really good at that.
No, I'm dreadful, but yeah, maybe a drink will help, who knows. Anyway, we're going to order some food. What are the special guests? What have we got?
So we've got meatless meatball.
Oh, calzone.
Might be up your street.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. Oh, baked crab.
And ricotta linguine. Oh, cannelloni is delicious.
Golden Sicilian Rustica.
Golden caramel calzone. I was saying I had pizza last night, so I might not have another pizza, but I'm tempted by that little meatless calzone. That sounds good. Ooh.
Review.
Do you want to smile with the prawn? We've ordered the prawn. I call it the spindolini, but that's absolutely not the right word for it, is it? No, I think you spindolini. But yeah, it's like a hanging prawn kebab. Ewan got me on this hype last time. It's delicious. It's so good. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm in a club, which is interesting, but you know, it's fine. Vibes while you're eating your pizza. Pizza in the hand. Uplifting. It's making the Prosecco go down very quick. I feel like I'm on a night out. Food has arrived. Sorry about the loud music. I've gone for a vegan calzone with olives. I'm not usually big on olives, but this looks really good. And we're just digging into the starters as well. These little breads are so nice, and this cheese fondue is fab. So we just finished up lunch. It was really delicious, and we weren't invited. I feel like we're hijacking Kate's event. So Kate was kindly invited to this event and asked if Ewan and I, because obviously it's in London, if we'd like to join, and we said yes. So we're going to Biscuit Class in Belgravia for an evening with Sophie Allport. If you guys are familiar with Sophie Allport, she's a British designer. She makes some gorgeous, gorgeous homeware pieces. Walking past these very fancy houses. Oh my god, that was gorgeous. I just looked in someone's window, I feel like a peeping Tom. It was very nice. Did you see it?
I thought was it someone's house or was it a bar?
Oh, it's probably a bar.
No,
so nosy, especially at evening time.
I know.
Another lady.
Oh my god, Kate.
Another lady.
Letting us riff raff around here. You know what's fancy when their door numbers are the size of your head. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna, it's in Eccleston's Yard, which I'd thoroughly recommend you pay a visit to if you ever come to London. Nice pizza restaurant there. I actually did a whole vlog about Belgravia, so I'll link that down below if you guys want to watch it. But yeah, I'm heading there now. Right, we've arrived at Biscuit Class boutique. We're just heading on in. It's so nice to be back. Look at those cakes, they look incredible. Right, let's head on in. Concerned, we're in Biscuit Class. I'm not very good. Shocking, it's absolutely shocking. I think you've got to hold it like a pen. I don't know. We are mid Biscuit Class. I'm equally as bad as I was a year ago. I've made no progress. However, let me show you where we're at. So I've already done my egg. Yes, this is an egg. And then this is the bunny rabbit. So this is the design that we're going to try and replicate. So that's what we're working with, and that's what I've got. Here we are. Ewan is so good. You both are incredible at this, I'm not going to lie.
Do we flood this whole thing?
Yes. Flood it.
Flood. And then you do the blue lines later?
That's it, I think so.
Or white lines?
I think blue looked nice, didn't it? It's very in keeping of the logo. Anyway, here we are. Right, we're going to get involved. Do you know what, guys? I started off dreadful, and I feel like we're getting somewhat alright here. That's not bad.
That's really good.
That, apart from this little bit here, could be better, could be worse. No, that's alright. That, we'll work on him. We'll get Kit spoken like a true friend. Ewan is just talented at everything he does. He even did that one there.
This one I made earlier.
Oh, stop it. Do you know you probably could? Kate, again, love. We've got a textured sheepy.
Look at his face.
You can add some eyes. Where is the actual sheep? Oh, there we go. So that's what it's supposed to look like. You're not far off. Guys, here's my finished product. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressed with that. So this is my little woman here, this is who I made, and this is who we've ended up with. Right, we are officially done. This is what we've got. So we've got my little sheep here, I've got my little bunny and me egg. So we're gonna pop them in this lovely Biscuit Class box. There we are, established in 2007, how much that's still going. So we're gonna pop them in there, and job well done. This kid's just in the background doing a thing. Look at that, Buckingham Palace, so incredible. Nice. Right, we've got our bits. Let's go. That was a joy. Katie Pick's coming to the vlog, love. Coming to the vlog. The wonderful Katie Pick, she's back. You might recognise her from the Waitrose Christmas trip back. And you have. You were slightly intoxicated, as was I.
I'm again tonight.
I know, it's fine. It's
Everyone
fine.
else had cleared their glasses and they took like 4 from me.
That's impressive. I saw Katie last night. We had 3 pizzas between the two of us. Isn't that impressive?
Let's correct that. I had 3 slices.
3 slices, and I had the rest.
Yeah,
I did.
thank you.
How was your evening? Have you had a good time? You and have you had a nice time? All had a lovely time. It's been joyous.
Keys in my bag.
Oh, all good. All good. Honestly, it's been joyous. I'll catch you guys on my home. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another day. Yesterday was such a blur. I feel like no sooner had we arrived at that event, it was so nice to see so many familiar faces, obviously with Kate and Ewan, and then we literally got straight into the biscuit making class. I left my vlog camera in my bag, which I popped away in a cupboard, and I didn't want to get up mid-class because the woman was talking through the process to ice the biscuits, so I was filming on my phone, and then it was just so lovely, but then Kate kind of had like run off at the end to grab her train, so it was just so nice to see them. And the Sophie Allport new collection is stunning. Let me show you some bits. You may have saw my apron, but isn't that print absolutely gorgeous? It's got my name embroidered in it. That is just such a beautiful apron. I think that design is stunning. And then we were given a Biscuit Class bag to take away with us. I'm not gonna lie, I did get in last night and eat 2 of my biscuits, so I have them in the little boxes here, so I gave one to Zara as well. I also have another apron from the Biscuit Class, which I think is so lovely. I think I'm actually going to donate this one to the charity shop because I don't need like 5 aprons, but sorry, that's the washer. Just put a wash on. It's got a lovely London print on it, so I thought that could be rehome to someone who would absolutely love that. This is a gorgeous Sophie Allport mug. And my mum loves fine-born china. Like, she really enjoys drinking tea out of fine-born china cups, and I think that print is absolutely stunning. Mikey's first bears that we had to put through the washer so much when she was a pup, we actually turned, well, Zara turned into a cushion. That was Sophie Allport. So that was super lovely, really enjoyed it. I also met Toby from Toby's Home, who is such a nice guy. He lives in Bath with his husband, super lovely, gorgeous, like country living. If you don't follow him, definitely do. I'll leave him links down below. Katie was there as well. It was lovely. Anyway, I'm gonna make some breakfast this morning. I'm gonna make what I had for yesterday's breakfast because it was delicious, so like pesto eggs. Also, I feel like I have to show you this. This was delivered yesterday from the Waitrose team. It's a 1 kilogram bag of Cadbury's mini eggs. They are so delicious. If you aren't from the UK, you might not have had these, but they're like chocolate coated eggs. Look how good. Oh my goodness, I said to Zara, help yourself to as many as you'd like. Waitrose are the only stockists, so I was like, head to Waitrose, get some. So I'm gonna make some pesto eggs. So obviously you're gonna need an egg. I use this sun-dried tomato pesto from Waitrose. It's really, really delicious. Some crushed chili flakes. I've added a little drizzle of chili oil to the pan, and then you spread some soft cheese on a really nice crusty bit of bread, which I've just got toasting over here. I feel like our toast is kind of on the blink. It's not toasting as well as it used to, which is kind of frustrating. I'm doing Zara a hot crust bun. She's just on a work call, so I'm gonna pop that down when when she's ready. And there we are, breakfast is served. Look how good that looks. And then if I've cooked the egg right, which I hope I have, it should be nice and runny in the middle. Oh, wow, delicious. That is absolutely delicious. I'm having to eat it in here because Zara's still on her work call. It's the one thing we've said we wish we had, like a separate room just to do those types of jobs in, because the living room becomes the office, the dining room, the living room, or the above. It's fine, it'll work throughout COVID, still works now. It'd just be nice to have a little seat in here, you know? Like a bar stool or something, but we'll get there one day, I'm sure. My coffee art is getting somewhat better with more practice. We are slowly but surely getting back to what I used to be able to do when I worked in coffee shops. It's not too bad, that one. Also, update, so as you know, I've spoke about this book so much throughout the month of February. It's A Little Life by Hanya Yangahara, and genuinely one of the most profound, moving, emotional, very disturbing books that I've read. So approach this with serious caution. Please read the trigger warnings if you are considering reading this, because I would never want to recommend a book that is going to impact or trigger someone or bring back memories if you have been affected by any of the triggers in this. So just prefacing that now. However, Zara messaged me yesterday to say that they've added new dates because this has been made into a West End adaptation, and the main character in this book is being played by James Norton, who is a brilliant British actor. He was in Happy Valley, if you've seen that. So we managed to get tickets last night, but we've got them to sit on the stage. Now, I have never sat stage side ever. We messaged the theatre in London and said, hello, how does this work? Like, do you sit on stage? Do you sit to the side of the stage, the back of the stage? And apparently they just set some benches up because it's been that in demand and the tickets have been so expensive. So we managed to get them for £30 each, whereas some of the seats were going for about 175. So still some money, but it's a nearly a 4-hour production. So it's about 700-page book. So we're gonna really get our money's worth, I feel, and hopefully it will be both emotional and beautiful. I was actually reading this on the tube home yesterday, and the tube was full of like people who've been on nights out and whatever. And someone actually tapped me on the shoulder and said, I've read that book, how are you finding it? And it was so nice to sit and talk to them. It was only for a few stops when they got off, but I've never had that in London. I've lived here 7 years and never once really initiated a conversation with someone. She was a really lovely woman. over a book. So it's just nice, it's really lovely. It was about like a little impromptu book club chat. So I've just finished up my emails for the day. It's about 3:30. I've been listening to a podcast. I am so excited because I'm going to see Pink with my mum in summer. So I've been listening to Table Manners by Jessie and Lenny West. It's a mother and daughter, and they've got Pink as a guest. I'm only about 11 minutes in, but I'm really enjoying it. Do excuse the hat and hoodie that I've had to add on. It is so cold today in London. It's like, I think it's like 2 degrees. So yeah, we're staying warm in the flat the best we can. I also feel like I need to show this to you guys because I don't think I shared this. So I just filmed a little Instagram reel showing this, but this is my new Coach crossbody bag, and I found this in a charity shop. I was definitely 100% about it being legit because it's got the tag, all of the tags inside as well. But I absolutely love this, even down like the buckle detail, and it's got the Coach sign on it. It is just such a handy size. I had one from Uniqlo that's like fabric, which is great, but I really love this. I think it might be leather, but the texture is just absolutely fab. Love the colour. So yeah, I just filmed a little Instagram reel like styling this and showing what's inside it. But yeah, charity shop find, so good. Slightly more expensive because it is a designer brand, but absolutely love it. I love that it's nearly 5:30 in the evening and the sun is just there coming down. We've still got some natural light. Oh, it makes me so happy. I'm making a start on dinner. We're doing a roasted veggie curries. Let me show you what we're doing. I'm cheating slightly. I was sent these Just Spices sauces. So I've used the pasta one, and this is the, I'm not even sure how you'd say that, but essentially a base of chickpea curry. So I'm going to add some coconut milk. I'm going to roast some cauliflower and loads of lovely spices with a roasted sweet potato as well, and then fry an onion. So it should be a relatively quick dinner. Okay, so I've got all of the veggies in here. We've got the sweet potato cauliflower with some cumin, curry powder, chili powder, and some garam masala. So just drizzle that in some olive oil and some garlic salt. It's gonna roast for about half an hour, 40 minutes. It was a huge sweet potato, so I popped it in one of these Zwilling airtight bags, and then I'm just gonna use the little air machine to just remove the excess air. It is so handy, like that. It's like a giant backpack. The curry is coming along beautifully, so I've just softened some onions and some spices, added the Just Spices chickpea curry sauce with some coconut milk. I'm just going to reduce that down. It smells absolutely delicious. I think we're going to have this with some rice and some naan breads. We're plating up dinner. We were going to do it with rice, but I don't feel like we need it. Right, I'm going to wrap this vlog up. We are just snuggled on the sofa. Zara's finally back from working 365 days at work. I've got the cookies, I've just warmed them in the air fryer. Oh my god, they are.
I actually, yesterday was 365 days in my employment.
Oh yeah, Zara hit a year at her job, which is good, but I didn't think you'd last 10 days. Joke.
Were you what?
I didn't think you were going to last 10 days in your job. Celebrate with a cookie. Zara said yesterday.
A cookie?
A cookie. Zara said yesterday that they were good, didn't you? 10 out of 10. That might not be as easy. Oh yes. Right, we're gonna watch some Netflix and then go to bed. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. It's been super lovely. I will catch you very soon in a future video. If you have enjoyed this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, lots of love. Take care. Bye.